All right. Hello, everybody. We are back with another one of our great staff interviews. Today, we're going to be interviewing Dave Austin. He is our projectionist. Well, and more, our projectionist and everything. So, Dave, hi, hello.
Hi.
Welcome to your staff interview. We like to start these out by having you tell us about your position at the Lincoln and what it is that you do around the theater.
Well, I put the stars on the silver screen.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm a projectionist. And I get everything together for films and that sort of thing, and help out around the theater for whatever else needs helping out with.
And how long have you been involved at the theater? It's been a long time.
Yeah, I started in July 2005, so coming up on 15 years.
Yeah. Holy cow. That's a long time. And you are our only projectionist. So some theaters have like multiple projectionists that come in and have like a lead projectionist, but you are like our one and only. So pretty much
Well,
anytime we have a film, you are there.
pretty much. Mike and Roger are capable of doing it if I need to take a day off for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to be training up somebody else probably once we get things going again.
Mm-hmm. I tried it once and I did not succeed. So luckily Roger showed up. No, you showed up, I think, and were able to help. So thank goodness, because I can't figure that stuff out. What is your favorite thing about working at the Lincoln?
People, and just showing movies, even if it's not something that I'm interested.
Mm-hmm.
Like most of the films, I'm not interested in them. Doesn't mean they're bad movies.
Right.
As long as somebody likes them, I'm good with that.
As long as there's somebody in the audience that's actually watching, then that's a good thing to like. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm going to make an assumption on this next question. It's what change to the Lincoln most impacted your time there? And my assumption would be when we went digital.
Back in, I think it was 2013, and I was looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I like the image better because it's stable. It doesn't jiggle around.
Mm-hmm.
The most perfectly working film projector. There's a little bit of jiggling around of the images, and I like it when it's stable.
Yeah. So I mean, when you started, we were still on our film projectors, and you were switching them over, and
yeah, we have twin 35 millimeter film projectors, which are still fully operational.
Mm-hmm.
We could run film anytime, and I'm hoping some director or producer out there wants to release his film only on film, and then we can beat them all to it. In fact, Christopher Nolan, I think his name is, the guy that directed Dunkirk, number of other films. I know a couple of his films he has released 2 weeks early on film to some limited theaters that can do that.
Interesting.
I would really like to get in on that.
Yeah.
So we could beat them all to something big by 2 weeks.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I didn't think about the fact that there were some people that were still releasing that way. Yeah, very cool. Okay, that's kind of what I thought, is that it would probably be, for your position especially, like going digital must have been such a change, and I can't imagine it without it. The last time I remember seeing something with film, it was when it would like burn up and bubble up on the screen, and then you had to wait until things got replaced. And
yep, I've seen that happen.
Yeah, I'm sure.
The Northwest premiere of the first Batman movie, I went down to the Lewis and Clark Theater. Full theater premiere, and it went
I think I was at the drive-in when that happened to me, but it was not anything impressive. It was like Mean Girls, or it was nothing big. What is your favorite show? So film, if you have a favorite film, or you're usually there for a lot of our live events too. So your favorite show or event since you started at the Lincoln, what would you say it was?
I really liked Roger Waters' The Wall live. Mm-hmm. I saw that actual show live, at the Tacoma Dome, and then we showed the video release of it on film,
Nice.
on screen.
Oh, very cool.
It actually makes the Pink Floyd's The Wall make sense. The movie, it makes no sense whatsoever.
Right.
The Roger Waters' The Wall live, it makes sense. You understand what the story is.
I think I missed that
You know
one.
what another brick in the wall actually means.
Everything makes sense suddenly.
Yeah.
I like it. What is your dream show then? So something, if you could have, like, money didn't matter and time didn't matter, our schedule, anybody in the world or show or anything that you could see on the Lincoln stage or screen, what would it be?
Yeah, we could do Roger Waters live on the screen. I think that would actually make a really good play, but getting the rights to it would really be a tough thing to do.
But it's your dream, so it's possible.
Yeah. One thing that I would like to do is show the original Nosferatu film from 1922, something like that. Do this at Halloween time, in addition to Rocky Horror, not instead of.
I like that idea.
I'd like to do a double feature. I'd like to do Nosferatu, and we can do it silent with the organ accompaniment. Mm-hmm. And then we do a movie called Shadow of the Vampire, which came out around 2000, somewhere around in there. It had Willem Dafoe in it. And it was actually about making Nosferatu.
Huh.
Where Willem Dafoe played Max von Schreck, the actor that played the vampire.
Nice.
That the actor they hired, Max von Schreck, really was a vampire. And they were trying to get the crew, trying to get him to stop eating the crew.
Oh no!
And it was really cleverly done.
I've never heard of that.
It didn't do well in the box. It was really clever. I think a double feature of that would really be nice, because people didn't really remember the actual film Nosferatu.
How do people not remember Nosferatu?
I don't know. Some place we have a poster for that.
I love Nosferatu, so I agree with that. Let's see. If you could spend the day with a famous person, living or deceased, who would it be and why?
I think Stephen Hawking would be interesting.
Mm-hmm. I could see that.
But his actual responses aren't like they are in the interviews. It takes him a lot longer to actually respond on his machine.
Huh. I haven't thought of that.
Because all the interviews with him are edited.
Right.
This will be.
We don't edit our things. What's your favorite film all time? Could watch it 1,000 times.
I can't tell you that, because I use that as a security question.
Ooh, I didn't think of that. Oh, I'm going back and.
But I think I got a new one though. I like Guardians of the Galaxy too, and the whole Avengers and the Marvel Cinematic Universe overall. Mostly Guardians of the Galaxy and Guardians 2.
Our kids really like that, and like mostly the soundtrack that comes with it, which we keep trying to explain, like, this music was cool before Guardians of the Galaxy, but whatever, we'll listen to it. It's fine. Yep. That's a good answer.
I've actually been watching lately the animated series of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, I didn't even know there was an animated series.
Yeah, I think they have 2 seasons. It's on Disney Plus, so
of course
for them, I guess.
Yeah.
It's silly. It's not consistent with the movies. It has
usually how animated series go, from what we've seen.
It's kind of Saturday morning cartoon fare.
Yeah, I'm pretty used to that. It's all we do here. Okay, and then last but not least, do you have any good Eldon the Ghost stories?
No, I don't think there. I've been there 15 years. I've actually slept at the Lincoln overnight several times. No ghosts.
You're the only one that has said that.
Closest I think that happened, one late night, there was a loud noise, and it took me about a year to finally figure out what it was. A shelf had collapsed.
No, it was a ghost.
No ghost. It's a cheap particle board that just went straight down, but it landed on other things, and hadn't noticed it for like, I don't know, a year. And the other thing I saw has nothing to do with Eldon or actual ghosts. We had Gerald Charles Dickinson. Is that his name? Anyway, he's the great-great-grandson of Charles Dickinson.
Okay.
And he has recreated Charles Dickens' one-man shows. And he came to the Lincoln Theater, and one time, it was before the show, I was in that dressing room between the office and the causeway. It goes crossway there. And I heard these footsteps going slowly, and as he walked by the door, he was dressed all up in his 18th or 19th century, whenever it was, outfit, and he just walked by and looked.
Oh no!
Just kept going. I mean, it's not an actual ghost, but it
Close enough.
Like a ghost movie. He just walked by and didn't say anything.
That's hilarious.
Really nice guy. You just heard the steps going clomp, clomp, clomp on the wood floor there.
Oh no. That's
not an actual ghost story, but it could have been.
I'll take it. Anything I can get at this point, I'm all for it. Well, that is it. Thank you, Dave, so much for your time. I feel like people don't get to see you very often. You're usually up in the booth, so I'm glad people can see what you look like and know and appreciate.
My hair too.
Yeah, not after all this is over, maybe it'll grow out so much you got to keep shaving it, or else you're gonna need a bad haircut. I usually
try to keep it short, but it was getting way too long over this thing.
Everybody's is. Well, we can't wait to get you back in the theater and get some more great films on our screen.
Yeah.
So thank you, sir, very, very much.
All right, you're welcome. Thank you.